In a cosmic conclave far beyond mortal sight, ancient entities gather, their forms shimmering with untold power. Vast nebulae whirl within their eyes, reflecting the countless dimensions they oversee with solemn gazes. Whispers of instability echoed through the void, concerning a fractured reality, a node now dangerously volatile. This particular nexus, a volatile heart of raw power, now threatens the delicate, multiversal balance. Some voices, like crashing galaxies, demand its swift and utter annihilation, a clean, decisive erasure. They foresee a plague of chaos if this world is allowed to persist unchecked, spreading its instability. These stern arbiters view the merged world as a cancerous growth, requiring immediate, merciless excision. Others, with minds like swirling galaxies, covet its pulsating hearts and the arcane map they represent. They envision dominion, seeking to claim its unique energies for their own vast, insidious empires. These cosmic opportunists see a resource, a prize, to be seized, regardless of the cost to its inhabitants. A compromise emerges, a solution forged in the crucible of cosmic will, silencing the warring factions. The unstable node must undergo a perilous trial, a test of its inherent might and intrinsic value. This grand proving ground will determine its fate, whether it survives or is consumed by the void. Champions from across the myriad dimensions will descend upon its fractured surface, chosen by unseen hands. These formidable contenders shall battle, proving their worthiness to the cosmos. A brutal, ultimate contest. Only the strongest, the most cunning, will claim the right to shape its destiny, or doom it entirely. Thus, the grand decree resonates through the silent, watchful expanse of space, a cosmic pronouncement. Portals begin to tear open, shimmering wounds in the fabric of reality itself, across the compromised world. An ancient, silent tension fills the cosmic air, awaiting the coming storm, the arrival of new kings. The Conclave watches, their collective gaze await upon the fragile nexus, observing with keen interest. Each decision carries multiversal consequence, shaping the very fabric of existence with cold precision. The chosen champions carry the hopes and fears of their distant, powerful patrons into this arena. A silent, ominous hum pervades the void, signaling the imminent advent of these alien titans. The merged world remains oblivious, unaware of the cosmic chess game now unfolding above its skies. Its fractured landscapes await new invaders, new contenders for its ultimate, coveted power sources. The rifts pulse with growing intensity, drawing energy from realms unknown, preparing for the summoning. A sense of inescapable destiny descends upon the node, a fate now guided by external, mighty forces. The air crackles with latent power, as if the very dimensions are holding their breath in anticipation. New threats emerge, not from within, but from the vast, dark emptiness between the stars themselves. The stage is set for a grand, brutal spectacle trial by power for the unstable, merged world. The cosmic entities lean forward, their ancient eyes fixed upon the unfolding drama with rapt attention. Their collective will manifest, opening the first of many controlled gateways into the chaotic reality. Across the fused world, new rifts manifest, pulsing with an alien light, unnatural and menacing. These are not wild tears, but controlled openings, precisely placed gateways for formidable champions. From one, a searing heat pours forth, making the very air shimmer and warp with intense thermal energy. Molten stone begins to coalesce, forming a titanic shape against the horizon, radiating raw elemental fury. The Lava Colossus rises, a living mountain of fire and hardened obsidian, a monument to destruction. Its eyes glow like twin suns, burning with primal, destructive intent, piercing the dark, stormy skies. Magma flows in rivers down its craggy limbs, scorching the hybrid landscape, leaving incandescent trails. Each thunderous step leaves glowing footprints, melting the earth beneath it into bubbling, viscose pools. Ancient forests ignite instantly, consumed by its radiating, infernal presence, turning to ash and smoke. Ash clouds billow skyward, painting the already dark heavens a fiery red, a grim, apocalyptic tableau. The ground trembles violently, a symphony of destruction announcing its arrival, a new force unleashed. Raw elemental power radiates from its core, a beacon of pure geological fury, unstoppable and immense. It surveys the unfamiliar terrain, a silent, burning titan of devastation, assessing its new domain. A guttural rumble escapes its molten throat, shaking distant mountain peaks, a sound of profound power. The air crackles with intense heat, oppressive and suffocating to all life, stealing the very breath. Its massive fists clench, sending tremors through the fractured landmass, a silent promise of violence. The colossal entity takes its first deliberate steps into this new, strange world, ready to conquer. A shower of incandescent sparks erupts from its shoulders, like volcanic flares, illuminating the gloom. Its presence alone reshapes the environment, a force of unstoppable change, a living catastrophe. Molten rock pools at its feet, reflecting the dark, stormy skies above it, a mirror of its fiery soul. The Lava Colossus embodies primordial destruction, a testament to the raw, untamed power of creation. It moves with a slow, deliberate majesty, each movement a testament to its immense, destructive weight. The ground cools behind it, leaving behind trails of jagged, newly formed obsidian and scorched earth. Its gaze sweeps across the horizon, seeking challengers, testing the air for any signs of resistance. The very atmosphere seems to warp and distort around its formidable, heat-shimmering form, a living furnace. It is a titan born of the earth's fiery core, now unleashed upon a world unprepared for its fury. The Lava Colossus represents the raw, unbridled power of a primordial, volcanic world. Now invading, its arrival marks a profound shift, introducing a new, devastating elemental force to the shattered lands. The ground groans under its weight, a mournful sound swallowed by the crackling inferno it commands. It stands as a silent challenge, a burning monument to invasion, awaiting the inevitable confrontation. The air itself seems to thicken, heavy with the scent of sulfur and superheated rock. A new dread. Another rift opens high above a newly formed ocean fragment, dark and profoundly abyssal in nature. The waters churn violently below, pulled into a vortex of swirling, dark energy. A cosmic myth. A shadow emerges from the depths, larger than any known terrestrial creature, a truly colossal entity. The Abyss Leviathan ascends, a gargantuan beast of the deep, now airborne, defying all natural laws. Its colossal body, slick and shimmering, defies gravity with arcane grace, suspended effortlessly. Hundreds of iridescent tendrils unfurl, undulating gently in the strange air, sensing unseen currents. Eyes like cold, distant stars gleam from its massive, ancient head, holding untold, primordial secrets. It floats silently, an ethereal dreadnought, casting an immense shadow below, chilling the very land. A haunting, low hum resonates from its form, a deep, oceanic lamente song of the crushing deep. Its presence chills the air, a stark contrast to the Colossus's fiery heat, a cold, predatory aura. The Leviathan drifts towards the nearest ocean fragment, a silent, watchful hunter, seeking its prize. It seeks the hidden heart, a source of power it instinctively recognizes, a beacon in the chaos. Its tendrils explore the air, sensing currents of energy and distant life, probing the unknown. A profound, ancient wisdom seems to reside within its unblinking, alien gaze, observing all things. The water below responds to its presence, rising and falling in unnatural swells, bowing to its power. It moves with an otherworldly serenity, a harbinger of silent, crushing might, a deep-sea god. The creature is a living abyss, a void of primordial, unfathomable power, now unleashed upon the world. Shadows lengthen as it passes, momentarily eclipsing the dim, fractured sun, bringing temporary night. Its vast form stretches across the sky, a chilling testament to its alien origin, a cosmic horror. The Leviathan's arrival marks a new, unsettling chapter for the merged world, a silent, creeping dread. Its colossal form seems to drink the light, leaving behind an oppressive gloom, a watery darkness. The tendrils twitch and writhe, tasting the unfamiliar air, assessing the new environment cautiously. It is a creature of immense pressure and cold, now navigating a world of fire and shattered cities. The Leviathan's movements are fluid, almost keyed despite its enormous size, a phantom of the deep. It searches with an ancient patience, its purpose clear, to claim a heart and establish its dominion. The very air around it feels heavy, laden with the salt and mystery of forgotten, abyssal realms. It is a silent threat, a colossal predator from the darkest depths, now hunting in the sky. Its presence alone shifts the ecosystem, introducing a new, chilling layer of fear and uncertainty. The Leviathan continues its slow, deliberate drift, an omen of deep-seated, cosmic hunger. It is a beast of shadow and water, now seeking to anchor itself in this unstable, fractured reality. Its immense form casts a spectral pallor over the land, a silent, watchful, and terrifying presence. High above, a third rift, tears open, a jagged scar against the bruised, stormy heavens. From its shimmering maw descends a behemoth of living crystal and advanced, alien steel. The Sky Juggernaut drops, its armored hide reflecting the chaotic sky, a dazzling, cold menace. Its wings, sharp and angular, carve through the air with terrifying force, generating sonic booms. Each beat sends shockwaves, rattling the very foundations of the shattered cities below with immense power. Jagged crystal formations adorn its body, glowing with an inner, fierce light. A beacon of alien tech. Its roar is a sonic blast, echoing like shattering glass across the landscape, a deafening declaration. It circles majestically, a predatory angel, surveying its new dominion below with cold, calculated intent. The Juggernaut carries an aura of technological menace, cold and calculating, a living war machine. Its eyes, sharp and multifaceted, scan for threats, gleaming with potent energy, assessing the terrain. It represents a different kind of power, precise and devastatingly efficient, a master of aerial combat. The creature descends slowly, its immense shadow swallowing entire valleys, bringing a chilling gloom. It is a weapon given life, a cosmic enforcer of unknown, distant masters, carrying out their will. The air around it crackles with raw, contained power, ready to be unleashed in devastating bursts. Its movements are deliberate, a silent promise of impending, swift destruction, a harbinger of doom. The Juggernaut embodies a fusion of organic might and alien, advanced engineering, a perfect predator. It prepares to land, its massive form casting a chilling pall over the land, a shadow of coming war. A cold, metallic scent accompanies its descent, mingling with the storm's dampness. An alien aroma. The world braces itself for the impact of this formidable, airborne titan. A new king of the sky. It hovers briefly, a massive, silent judgment against the unstable node, a terrifying, silent sentinel. Its crystalline armor glints, catching the dim light, a fortress of diamond and bone. Unyielding, the Sky Juggernaut is a declaration, a champion sent to claim dominance through superior, alien force. It emits a low, resonant troom, a sound that vibrates through the very ground, unsettling all life. This new titan represents a cold, calculated invasion, a strategic move in the cosmic game. It lands with a mighty shudder, its colossal weight pressing into the fractured, ancient earth. From her storm-wreathed citadel, Tiamat observes the new arrivals with a calculating, ancient gaze. Her 5 heads turn, their eyes gleaming with cold intelligence, assessing each colossal intruder. She sees not enemies, but potential allies or pawns in her grand scheme of multiversal conquest. This influx of power could serve her purpose, expanding her dominion across shattered realities. A low growl rumbles from her throats, a sound of both curiosity and immense, predatory ambition. She desires to communicate, to establish dominance, to test their mettle with her own immense power. Her massive wings unfurl, catching the tumultuous winds, stirring the very atmosphere with her might. Tiamat unleashes a torrent of elemental breath, shaping it into intricate, glowing symbols in the sky. Fiery blasts form images of conquest, while icy torrents depict her dominion over frozen wastes. Bolts of lightning arc from her scales, striking distant peaks, a display of raw, unbridled power. Controlled storms gather around her, swirling vortexes of wind and rain, bending to her ancient will. She sends forth a psychic pulse, a silent challenge, a demand for recognition from the alien titans. Her intent is clear: to establish herself as the apex predator, the true queen of this unstable node. Tiamat's eyes narrow, watching for their response, measuring their power against her own legendary might. She's a goddess, a force of nature, and these newcomers are merely pretenders to her cosmic throne. A powerful, ancient hunger stirs within her, a desire to absorb their strength, to grow even stronger. Her scales shimmer with an otherworldly luminescence, reflecting the chaotic energies of the rift. The air around her hums with contained power, a tempest waiting to be unleashed upon any challenger. Tiamat shifts her colossal weight, preparing for engagement, her patience wearing thin with each passing moment. She is a queen of dragons, accustomed to absolute rule, and these invaders disrupt her fragile order. A serpentine hiss escapes her central maw, a warning, a prelude to her inevitable, furious onslaught. She tests the boundaries of her own power, pushing against the dimensional instability of the world. Tiamat sends out tendrils of arcane energy, seeking to probe the minds of these new, unknown entities. Her presence alone dominates the stormy skies, a towering figure of dark, majestic power. The very clouds part before her, bowing to her ancient, elemental might, acknowledging her supremacy. She is formulating a strategy, weighing alliances against outright destruction, a cosmic chess master. Her gaze sweeps across the landscape, noting the positions of the new titans, planning her next move. Tiamat revels in the chaos, seeing it as an opportunity to solidify her power, to expand her reach. Her breath mists the air, charged with latent magic, ready to unleash devastating, elemental attacks. She is the primordial dragon, and this world, however fractured, will ultimately bend to her will. The air crackles with her anticipation, a silent promise of the storms she will soon command. Tiamat lets out a piercing shriek, a challenge echoing across the ravaged, hybrid landscapes. Her powerful senses absorb every detail of the new arrivals, their strengths, their potential weaknesses. She prepares her formidable arsenal, ready to demonstrate why she remains the undisputed dragon goddess. Her form glows with a fierce, inner fire, a beacon of power in the darkening, tumultuous world. Titan Rex emerges from the scorched plains, his primeval instincts raging at the new intrusions. He sees them only as invaders, as competition for his hard-won territory, his very survival. A guttural roar tears from his throat, a sound of pure, unadulterated fury and territorial defiance. His massive body tenses, muscles coiling under his scarred hide, ready for immediate, brutal combat. The scent of alien power fills the air, an affront to his primal senses, a challenge to his reign. Rex immediately fixates on the Lava Colossus, a fiery titan now encroaching upon his established domain. This burning mountain beast dares to tread where he hunts, where he has shed blood and claimed victory. His eyes, burning with intense reptilian rage, lock onto the molten giant with unwavering focus. He is a king of predators, and no new pretender will usurp his place without a devastating fight. Rex lowers his massive head, a primal gesture of challenge, a warning to the invading titan. His powerful legs propel him forward, shaking the earth with each thunderous, determined stride. The ground cracks under his immense weight, fissures opening, releasing plumes of acrid steam. He charges with terrifying speed, a living battering ram of teeth, claws, and raw, savage power. His roar echoes across the volcanic plains, a declaration of war against the fiery interloper. Rex feels the heat radiating from the Colossus, but his resolve remains unbroken, fueled by pure rage. His massive tail swings, smashing against crumbling rock formations, sending debris flying everywhere. He is a force of primal nature, a beast driven by instinct, by the need to survive and dominate. The air vibrates with his thundering approach, a symphony of destruction in the making, utterly terrifying. Rex bares his colossal fangs, dripping with ancient venom, ready to tear into the molten flesh. He does not seek alliance or understanding, only the eradication of all threats to his existence. The Lava Colossus stands as a direct challenge, an affront that must be met with overwhelming force. Rex lets out another earth-shattering roar, a sound that promises pain and inevitable, brutal death. His scaled hide shimmers under the chaotic sky, a testament to countless battles, a living legend. He is the apex predator, the king of this fractured world, and he will defend his crown fiercely. The ground beneath him erupts as he pushes off, launching his immense frame towards the fiery giant. His eyes gleam with a predatory fire, reflecting the molten glow of his impending adversary. Rex is a creature of pure, destructive will, driven by the ancient laws of the wild, untamed. The very air seems to crackle with anticipation, awaiting the clash of these two colossal, primal forces. He ignores the other titans for now, focusing solely on the most immediate, territorial threat. His shadow looms large, a terrifying silhouette against the molten glow of the advancing Colossus. Rex is a living weapon, a perfect engine of destruction, now fully unleashed upon his foe. The primal roar escapes him once more, a final warning before the inevitable Sabaha impact. He closes the distance rapidly, a blur of scales and muscle, heading straight for the fiery titan. His powerful jaws open wide, ready to deliver a bite that can crush bone and rend metal. Rex prepares to engage, his entire being focused on the imminent, cataclysmic confrontation. Titan Rex slams into the Lava Colossus, a thunderous impact that shakes the very foundations of the world. His fangs scraped against hardened obsidian, showering sparks, unable to find purchase on the molten hide. The Colossus roars, a deafening sound of grinding rock and erupting magma, pushing back with immense force. Rex recoils, scorched by the intense heat. But his fury only intensifies, burning hotter than any magma. He lunges again, aiming for the legs, trying to destabilize the towering, fiery behemoth with brute strength. The Lava Colossus retaliates, swinging a massive, magma-dripping fist, a blow capable of shattering mountains. Rex dodges, narrowly avoiding the devastating impact, feeling the searing heat scorch his scales. The ground where the fist landed erupts, sending molten rock, geysers skyward, creating new fissures. He circles, looking for a weakness, his primal mind calculating strategies against this elemental foe. The terrain becomes a hellscape, magma fissured and scarred by the titanic, brutal confrontation. Rivers of fire flow where solid ground once stood, a testament to the Colossus's raw, destructive power. Rex unleashes a powerful tail whip, a blur of muscle and bone, striking the Colossus's side with force. Obsidian shards explode outwards, but the molten core remains seemingly impervious to the physical assault. The Lava Colossus retaliates with a blast of concentrated heat, a wave of pure scorching energy. Rex roars in defiance, enduring the searing pain, his determination unwavering despite the intense heat. He is a beast of flesh and blood, battling a titan of living rock and fire, a clash of primal forces. Neither titan yields, their battle is still made of raw power and unyielding territorial aggression. The air fills with the stench of sulfur and ozone, the screams of a world being torn apart by giants. Rex bites down again, testing the limits of the Colossus's armor, seeking any vulnerable point relentlessly. The fiery titan grabs Rex, its molten grip burning his hide, trying to crush the enraged dinosaur. Rex struggles, his immense strength testing the Colossus's hold, muscles straining against the searing heat. He breaks free with a mighty surge, leaving trails of scorched scales, his rage now reaching a fever pitch. The battle rages on, a chaotic dance of fire and fury, reshaping the very landscape with each impact. Massive craters form, filled with bubbling magma, as the titans tear apart the earth in their conflict. Rex lets out a frustrated roar, realizing the futility of pure physical assault against this elemental form. The Lava Colossus stands firm, a bastion of molten rock, seemingly inexhaustible in its fiery defense. Their clash is a spectacle of raw, destructive power, a testament to the immense might of these kings. The ground shudders continuously, sending tremors far across the fused world, announcing their war. Rex takes a momentary pause, his chest heaving, his eyes still fixed on the impassive, fiery giant. This is a battle of attrition, a test of endurance and raw, unyielding will between ancient forces. The air shimmers with heat, the very atmosphere a witness to their titanic, destructive struggle. Rex circles again, a predator assessing its impossible prey, seeking a new approach to victory. The Lava Colossus watches him, its glowing eyes unwavering, ready for the next inevitable assault. Their stalemate continues, a tense pause in the storm of their battle, neither willing to concede. The ground beneath them groans, unable to withstand the continuous, devastating impacts of their war. High above, Tiamat engages the Sky Juggernaut, a ballet of elemental power against technological might. Her 5 heads unleash torrents of fire, ice, and lightning, painting the dark sky with vibrant destruction. The Juggernaut maneuvers with incredible agility, its crystalline armor deflecting Tiamat's elemental blasts. It fires back with concentrated energy beams, searing rays of light that carve through the very clouds. Tiamat roars in frustration, her ancient magic meeting a cold, calculated alien resistance from the foe. She weaves through the sky, her immense wings beating, creating localized storms to disorient the Juggernaut. The crystal behemoth responds with sonic pulses, disrupting Tiamat's elemental control. A deafening assault. Their battle is a breathtaking display of aerial combat, a clash of 2 very different, immense powers. Tiamat attempts to grapple, her serpentine necks coiling. But the Juggernaut dodges with surprising speed. Its crystalline wings flash, creating blinding light, momentarily overwhelming Tiamat's multiple senses. She retaliates with a focused blast of pure arcane energy, a devastating wave of primordial magic. The Juggernaut shields itself, its armor glowing intensely, absorbing the brunt of the powerful attack. Neither gains a clear advantage. Their aerial dance, a continuous exchange of destructive, potent blows. The sky itself becomes a battleground, ripped apart by their combined might, a maelstrom of energy. Tiamat's scaled shimmer, reflecting the Juggernaut's energy blasts, her form glowing with furious power. The Juggernaut's movements are precise, calculated, a stark contrast to Tiamat's more primal, wild attacks. She tries to encase it in ice, but the crystal titan shatters the frost with bursts of internal heat. Their ranged battle continues, a spectacular light show of destruction, illuminating the dark, fractured world. Tiamat grows impatient, her frustration mounting with the Juggernaut's unyielding, defensive tactics. She dives, a living spear of elemental fury, attempting to engage in close-quarters combat with the Titan. The Juggernaut meets her charge, its sharp, crystalline limbs ready to rend and tear with brutal efficiency. Their collision creates a shockwave, rippling through the air, felt miles below on the scarred earth. It is a struggle between ancient, raw magic and advanced, alien technology, a truly epic confrontation. The clouds boil around them, torn asunder by their immense power, revealing glimpses of the cosmic void. Tiamat unleashes a multi-headed roar, a sound of pure, unadulterated rage, echoing through the heavens. The Juggernaut responds with a high-pitched shriek of pure energy, a piercing, metallic cry. Their battle seems endless, a continuous cycle of attack and defense, testing each other's limits. The very fabric of the sky warps around them, unable to contain the sheer power they both wield. Tiamat's eyes burn with fierce determination, refusing to yield her dominance of the aerial domain. The Juggernaut remains an enigma, its intentions cold and precise, its power formidable and relentless. This aerial ballet of destruction continues, a testament to the strength of these multiversal champions. Tiamat observes its patterns, seeking an opening, a moment of weakness in its crystalline defense. The Juggernaut, too, adapts, learning her attack rhythms, predicting her next devastating, magical surge. Their clash is a cosmic dance of death, painting the heavens with elemental fire and alien light. The air crackles with residual energy, a silent testimony to their ongoing, cataclysmic struggle. Far below, unnoticed amidst the chaos, the Abyss Leviathan drifts silently towards an ocean heart. Its massive form acts as a living shadow, cloaking its movements from the battling titans above. The heart pulses with a soft, ethereal glow hidden within a deep, submerged cavern, a beacon of power. The Leviathan's tendrils extend, sensing the energy, drawn to its raw, potent, life-giving essence. It envelops the heart gently, its tendrils absorbing the energy, a silent, insidious claiming. The ambient light around the heart dims, its power being siphoned away by the colossal, abyssal beast. A faint, shimmering aura now surrounds the Leviathan, an indication of its growing, absorbed strength. It is a silent, cunning victory, securing a vital power source while the others engage in open warfare. The Leviathan feels the surge of new power, integrating it into its ancient, alien physiology easily. Its eyes glow brighter, reflecting a deeper, more profound intelligence, a successful, stealthy conquest. The merged world remains unaware of this silent theft, consumed by the more visible, violent clashes. The Abyss Leviathan now holds a piece of this nexus, its power growing in the hidden, ocean depths. It descends further, melting into the shadows, a silent, watchful, and newly empowered threat to all. Its tendrils retract, pulling the heart's essence into its core, a subtle shift in the balance of power. The ocean fragment now feels colder, deeper, infused with the Leviathan's dark, abyssal energy. Suddenly, a psychic broadcast pierces the cacophony, silencing the titans, freezing their every move. The voice of the Worldwalker, or the Conclave itself, resonates directly within their ancient minds. This node must prove itself worthy to remain. The cosmic voice booms, echoing through their very souls. Let the kings of worlds battle for the right to rule this nexus. The decree reverberates powerfully. A chilling sense of dread descends upon Tiamat and Rex. A new, overarching threat now revealed. The newly arrived titans also pause, their alien minds processing the cosmic, undeniable command. The merged world holds its breath, the air thick with tension, awaiting the inevitable, grand trial. All eyes, both ancient and new, turn towards the central rift, the ultimate prize, now clearly defined. The fate of this entire reality now hangs in the balance, decided by a brutal, multiversal contest. The voice fades, leaving behind a terrifying silence and the chilling promise of a war for existence.